Hello, this is Knut from Knutech, and we are now babbling about Windows, Windows, Windows 10, and this is my opinion of the changes of this thing. Or sorry, I'm into something here. This total mess of a file explorer. Before you had navigation bar on the side, and I love that function. That's removed after an update. And to get into this computer you have to do this. Yeah. To get into file. And this is what I use most. It's confusing as heck. And look, Microsoft, I know you like to change things from version to version sometimes, and I know you like to change shit, and I know you think, okay, we are doing it's easier for people. No, it's not easier. The new thing is not easier. You have to relearn the whole thing. The old one you kind of could navigate if you had used Windows 7 or late things, or even back to XP. The new thing is not easy. After had to spend a lot of time explaining people how Windows 10 File Explorer works. Ask my dad. He's a computer user that only uses Internet Explorer or something because it's pre-installed, and he is watching Facebook and watching videos on YouTube maybe, and using internet, and internet is an app. He think websites is programs, and this is not to bash my father here and his computer knowledge, but had my dad had to write files and saving it and navigate this mess of a file system, this is not for people that isn't computer shabby. Yeah, it kind of look cool. No, it doesn't look cool. It doesn't look seamlessly. Microsoft, it doesn't look cool. It doesn't look seamlessly, and for each time you change something, people has to spend a lot of time relearning things that are kind of just could do easier the other way, and it's kind of the same thing they have done with the controls panel. It has kind of changed. No, I'm into something, and I like they give you an overblick over the situation of the computer and shit like that. This is useful, surfing and telling me that a Windows update's going on. I like this. And you haven't installed that, and you haven't installed this and this and this updates yet. Yeah, I haven't installed those updates. This is a fresh install of Windows, as fresh as it is, and still it come pre-packaged. I've installed the recording and video editing software and shit like that, but not much else. Notepad++. Spotify gets installed with the fucking Windows 10. Fresh install, same as Skype. And okay, for business people, Skype might be useful, but you should have the choice to use Skype or not. And this is a Intel thingy. It's because I have Intel graphic cards, so of course the graphic settings stuff and shit upload it for this, and it being an easy system. Okay. And Intel gameplay. Okay. Sure, video system, and I have Intel. I'm not sure what processor I have here. Let's go back. This is my basic backup computer, kind of my movable Windows computer, not my stationary one. It has an Intel R premium CPU kind of not that good, 6 GB of RAM. And what graphic cards does it has? What graphic card? What graphic card? And yeah. Okay. This is thing. Okay. Graphic Intel HD graphics 610. Okay. It isn't bad, but it isn't good. But as a work computer, it's good enough, I guess. And okay, I'm using the most updated graphic driver. And okay. I have an Intel fucking SSD drive too. And I have a what the hell's elf, and this is a Lenovo PC. It were maybe 5,000 Norwegian crowns when I bought it. This is a Lenovo IdeaPad Z30 series, so it's not the newest computer, but it works for work. As a school PC, it's better than most of the school PCs they give you in Norway, I will give you that. At least they have put manufacture parts that works together. And at least it isn't a searing piece of shit, but one of the biggest problems with Microsoft is we have to check this. And for this we have to go back, down, and system array. Or you can just do, oh yeah, if you want the old control panel, you have still access to it. But if you want the disk, no. Monthly. Okay. Or you should make sure deactivate it if it is nothing. You do it manually, because after an update this kind of broke, especially if you have it on daily. No, not recommended. Put it on 1 day in the month. Yeah, and it does it on everything. Okay, this is important to make sure to change or turn off, and either do it manually, because it can break SSD drives, because this fragmenting, it can break the drive. After Microsoft update in May. So yay, Microsoft. Bugs and system, and this okay. Of course. I'm not gonna do this on my video. But this this synchronized clipboard. I like this way, and I think Microsoft is giving out their own kind of play. Answered a message I got there. And this I kind of like. This confusing shit. Oh yeah, it's a lot to get used to. And especially if you haven't used computer for a while. What is the stop? Oh yeah, control V. Especially if you aren't used to Windows, hasn't used it for a big while. It's gonna be a lot of changes in Windows 10, and it's changing every 6th month or something. It's always something new. One of the few things I actually like with the new Windows 10 system kind of thing is a Windows Task key. Windows Task and G key. It actually opens up a gaming menu or a fucking thing that is smart to have when you play games. And I like this Xbox thing too. I like this Microsoft that you can stream Xbox play games to this and seeing what people play on the Windows computers and the Xbox Ones and shit. I like this Microsoft. I really like this. I think it is awesome. We're not going into this on stream, I think. We are working on this thingy. Windows logo testing, or the super key as it also known, the super key. Windows logo key. But Windows 10 is a lot of useful when you get used to it. It's a lot of things has become better and more useful, but if you're not very into Candy Crush, you have to uninstall Candy Crush because it gets installed by it on the computer thingy, and they install Netflix for you too. So yeah, you have the Netflix app pre-installed when you install Windows and Windows Store and stuff like that. But there's a lot of things, very little installed. This is just, I installed this install fresh yesterday from this memory stick. This memory stick is important because if Microsoft break an update, this is my fucking backup. I have to put that into the computer and reinstall Windows on again, and it has happened a few times. Always buy a USB drive and make a backup of Windows 10 system, because Windows 10 will automatic update for you. Yes, and they will hustle you over to the new updates. And if an update is broken and break your system, you need to restore from USB drive or CD. I really recommend USB drive, have an empty one, spare one, just to have Windows and call it. In case Microsoft is fuckhead and break my system again, put this in and we are back to scratch. Yeah, it's me, Mario. Yeah, it's me, Microsoft. But it's a lot of this system I don't really like or care for, really. One thing, they have actually managed to make a fucking useful web browser now. You have to install it though. It's the new Edge browser based on Chromium. So hey, you can use Chrome plugins on it. And most of the fucking browser was designed by fucking Google. But it's a hell of a lot of the old, better than the old Internet Explorer and the old Edge. It's actually useful. I actually like it. Just make sure to read everything you hook off on when you start and install that web browser, or you will have Bing constantly hurting you and trying to force you to do shit. It's kind of like the mob, you know. Microsoft trying to get you to use every service. You have to do that, and you have to do that, and it's a hurdle. And let's see. Let's go into the installing and see if I can change which web driver, which fucking search browser you are using. Okay, username browser. You have different things like this. And of course it's still kind of in beta, but it's more useful. And they have their own I want the share button, yeah, and of course I want the home button. It's the whole point. And you can even install it on your Android phone and share browser data between things. It's actually kind of useful. And they have put in spyware for keeping track of your children on the internet. And of course it is the standard thingy, but now it is to find out where the fuck you changed the fucking searching monitor thing, if it is still even possible. Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yay. We are actually done something smart, because when I hit 10, whoops, we are in on Google. But if we are going up here and we are starting to search, for example, for horse, horse, horse pickle. Let's see what show up. Ooh. Okay. Something showed up. Yeah, something showed up. Some memes. But yeah, you see, it's using Bing. I have still not managed to find. And okay, Google does this. Switch to Chrome for Windows, built for Windows, hide annoying ads and protect against malware. Yeah, Google. No, thanks. I kind of like the Microsoft Edge. Besides that, if you just make a home side a fucking I hope you can change kind of key bindings to system. And yeah, you can even put language. Yeah, yay! 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 Ho ho ho! I kind of like it. Fucking sake. People always call me, and it's always people that has no shit with calling me. It's like I'm not involved in something and no. I don't know anything in fucking no. People need to understand. They, oh fuck this. I'm tired of people calling me, doing recordings when I don't know them. And things is hooked up. But this is kind of it for it. It's been Knut from Knut Tech, and this is my thought on Microsoft doing shit with Windows.